We have a lot to do this episode, but first I want to talk about this hat and how awesome it is. Like, don't I look great? Anyways, this episode I want to fight the summoner. Not the summoner, the alchemist. Jesus. And figure out what leviathan is. That's sort of been burning in my head. But by trying to use a map, of course I got lost, but that's okay, I found water lilies, so that's the only thing that's important. I will come back and get more. They're quite beautiful, I need more of them. Like, I didn't want to fill up my inventory too much, but just, aren't these beautiful? Like, wow. Anyways, after figuring it out, it just took me like probably 3 hours. A little too long. But this is what it was. I thought it would be like a boss fight. So I was a little bit over-prepared with weapons, but that's okay, it was just a skeleton. It had emeralds in it, and I found a temple under it after a little quick Google search, because I was a little bit distraught that I had walked 3 hours for this. But it's fine. I found name tags, and that was about it. It was a little bit disappointing, but again, it's fine. Oh, and there was some good enchanting books too, but like, was it worth the 3-hour walk? Probably not, but that's fine. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say fine, but that's okay. This place was a little bit disappointing, but at least it had a name tag in the chest. I'm always short on name tags, and I always need them. I don't know what I was expecting to happen with the snake. Like, why did I have to attack it? Like, what? And there was just a random diamond on the floor. I don't know what that was about. And apparently it was the first time I had found diamonds too. I had found this airship too. We're getting very distracted from the Alchemist. I don't know what the blue bomb is, but that's fine. I probably will never touch it. Me and explosives don't work well together. That's okay. And after a long row home of about 3 hours, I figured out that you could craft wolf armor. Again, getting distracted completely, but that is okay. And you can enchant it too. That's just great. My wolf looks awesome. He's completely dripped out. Like, look at how cute he is! I just want to take him everywhere, but like, I'm very protective over every animal I have in Minecraft. It's a little bit sad. But like, he looks so handsome! And of course I went back to get some koi. I don't know why I had to do it, and I found this. What is that? And I wonder if I can get it at my house. I probably can, I just didn't have a leash on me. He just looks so awesome, he looks like something out of Mario. But on the way home, I got completely distracted again by this fountain that had lava in it. I feel like most people would get distracted by this. Look at how cool this looks on the inside. I was gonna save this for another day. I didn't want to do it today since I wanted to do the alchemist thing. That would just, yeah. And I was very unequipped for it, so I think it was just a smart idea to go home. And then get into another fight, because I get into a lot of those. And I bought the guidebook this time, don't worry, and I don't want to hear it, okay? I bought it, don't worry. People, like, yeah, people had a moment with me. It was a bit, yeah. I don't know what to say. It did nothing for me. It was completely useless. Although I'm sure I'll probably use it for something else. I don't know. I just found it was useless in this situation. But I had to buy it twice for some reason. That was a bit strange, but whatever. I'm not one to judge or argue. And it was completely useless. I know I keep saying that, but it was just... But I had to craft just an absurd amount of golden apples. I don't know why. I only used like 2. Just... Yeah, and of course I needed rockets. I always need to craft rockets. It's getting very annoying at this point. Although I should probably make a creeper farm soon. That's definitely something I need to do. Sorry, getting distracted again. However, when I decided to open the portal to the Everdawn, it was a blood moon. I don't know if that's some form of bad omen or anything, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine, like... What could go wrong? I'm sure nothing. But look at how beautiful this area is. Like, I thought the Everbright was beautiful, but this is just stunning. Like, I want to build something in here. I don't know what at the moment, but this is beautiful. They did a really good job designing this one. It's just stunning. Like, I love the sunrise. They had villages too, and that was just beautiful. Like, I love how they designed it. Like, it's still, you know it's a village, but it's still different to the ones in the overworld. I wasn't expecting these since they didn't have them in the Everbright. Well, they might have, but I didn't find any, so. Found these beautiful plants too. And just everything in it's just stunning. I love all the colors. It's kind of like an autumny color. I don't know why I took the books and not the emeralds. Like, just priorities. I don't know why, but whatever. Although I am always running low on books since I don't have cows at the moment. That explains it. When I found the Alchemist's tower though, I was just like blown away by how gorgeous the design was. It's pretty similar, well, it's exactly the same to the one as in the Everbright, but like obviously different colors. But whatever that was harder to fight than the Illusioner, and I'm not even exaggerating. That was harder. How is that harder than one of the things that is just I can't. It was so like, and why is he spitting venom at me? They're not terrifying enough without the venom, are they? Why? Like, I like the design and all and how cool it is that they spit venom, but just why? Why do they have to spit venom? And aren't these flowers beautiful? I always get distracted by flowers. And isn't the inside of this just so nice? I love the colors. I kind of want to build something similar to this, like a watchtower just at my house. I don't know why I need a watchtower, but I think it would just look nice. But like with the summoner, you'd have to find 4 keys to open up the gateway. And these keys were really easy to find. It's just great. And I got this witch's hat. I was so happy. I love finding hats in this game, I don't know why. Every time I get a hat, I get so excited. And after securing the final key that was in a brewing stand, who puts a key in a brewing stand? Anyways, look at how awesome this hat looks. I look great. Anyways, this guy put up no fight. Okay, yeah, he had the arrows and this weird thing with that, whatever those are. But like, other than that, it was pretty much easy. Oh, and he would blind you, but other than that, you just shoot him. That's it. And dodge those little things. Even though it was like 50-50 chance if I would dodge it. I was really expecting it to be at least a little bit harder though. Like, all I had to do was bow him and that was it. Like, I'm not complaining or anything, but with the summoner I had to hide up on a ledge and cheese it. I'll admit I cheesed it. The golems were too much. He did, however, use insta damage, but again, easy enough to avoid. That was probably the scariest thing about him, was the insta damage, but again, easy enough to avoid. This entire fight just felt way too easy. It shouldn't be this easy. But, I mean, he did drop some okay loot. I'll give him that. Although those little spike things did do a lot of damage after a while. And why does he have to do the particles right before he dies? That's just quite irritating. And after respectfully, of course, dancing on this man's grave, I got to collect my items. I was very happy with some of them, especially one of them. I got an arc that would make me go invisible, so that's great. Although, seeing as I wear armor most of the time, it's probably not going to be useful. But it's still cool. It's still cool nonetheless, so like, not complaining. I also got this shield with spikes on it. I don't think it's much different to my diamond one, but apparently it does 6 attack damage. I don't know how it does 6 attack damage, but that's okay. Or what I'm meant to do with it to make it have 6 attack damage. I'm sure I'll figure that out eventually. I can be a bit slow to figure some things out, including where I put this arc. Last time I just like left clicked and it went somewhere. But you know, it took, yeah, I figured it out, it's okay. When I got home though, I really wanted to name a lot of the mobs at my house that just didn't have names. I had collected a couple name tags, and we have Kath and Kim, because I think that's funny. A lot of people won't get that, but I think it's funny. Brittany the Dragon, and Jeff. Every world needs a Jeff. Don't fight me on that. Every world needs a Jeff. But I really wanted to get more like things from the Mushroom Islands. They had a bunch of mobs there that I didn't have at my house. Of course I need more of the little mushroom dudes, but you know, I needed him because he looks like Among Us. And I love these little mushroom people. They had barshrooms. I just like saying barshroom, I think it's funny. And what are those called? Cluckshrooms. Very original. And I think it's funny how I got them home. It looked very funny. But I was very paranoid that the leash would snap most of the time. I really love this garden. I built it last episode. If you haven't seen that, please go watch that one. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, please subscribe. It really does fuel my ego a lot, like way too much. It fuels my ego way too much. Anyways, thank you, bye.